Tuesday morning, and that was kind of cool. Got up last night, and full moon. Beach was as bright as can be. So I got up and put my rubber boots on, put my flannel PJ bottoms on, walked down to the water, and tried to wash my hair. And it was kind of a disaster, but it feels a little bit cleaner anyways. So as you can see, here it comes. We've got some bad weather coming in. We have got rain, 90% chance of rain starting in a few hours. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. There you go. Woo! And we're just going to hunker down and spend the day at the camp. Probably drive in later and check messages. And as you can see, man, it is just, woo! It's foggy. I've noticed there's a lot of bear hunters up here. And they all have their orange vests on, and they're hunting this road, this M58, all the way up and down this shoreline and stuff. And so I was curious why there's a lot of hikers and none of them have orange on. Not one of them are wearing orange or any kind of orange at all. So I asked a lady and a guy just now. I said, hey, I got a question for the through hikers. I said, all the bear hunters are wearing orange up here, and I noticed none of the hikers have any orange on at all. The guy looks at me and said, there's no bear hunters up here. And I said, you don't think? And he goes, no. Why would you hunt this shoreline or anywhere along here when you've got all of the UP? And I almost said because there's bear up here. Might make sense. I know they killed one right up here on this dune last year, but he didn't seem fazed by it at all. So, you know, I don't know. It's just strange. So many people seem to get out, and I know I've done it. You know, good Lord, I've slept up on mountains in 2-season tents, which was crazy. So anyways, I was just curious about that. So another good day, rocking on. Okay, here's the next phase. Cold, misty water drifting in. Kind of a steady little rain starting up. And the wind is supposed to pick up, and a lot of rain move in, so we'll see how this goes. The next phase. Got the tarp all secure. Doing a little check-in. Camper strapped down. I'll do a little more research on that before I come back next year. That's pretty strong. But would a cable or rope be better? Maybe. See, I got the outside secured. Getting up. And you can see there's my new rope I got from Lake Superior hardware store. And that's my last piece. Whoops. There it is. That's my last piece. So it's going to come up, go over. And it's secure in that corner from flapping. It comes down. Actually, this was the original rope that I got to tie the camper down this year. But there's that intersection. And then it goes on down to there. anyways, the more I think about it, the more now that I've went through a gale force wind, the more I realize what it takes for severe wind pressure. Now I just put those up. Those are wind screens, and those are just kind of laying there. They're hooked up, but they could be a lot more taut. Of course, when the wind's blowing, they will be. But if the wind blows too much, I'll have to take those down because I don't want to blow the octagon away. But they're more of a rain shield. But anyways, going through that gale force, my plan was I installed these anchors. And you can see that on the video last year. But, this one right here. But, and I've got these smaller ropes actually holding it. But I also have it strapped too. And I'm thinking this point right here is a lot stronger than up here. Of course, this is good to keep it from swaying. This side over here. I've got one hooked up. And it's coming down. And it's hooked to this, so it's not going anywhere. And then of course there's my strap going back up to that side. So, anyways, the rain is settling in. And honestly, I kind of enjoy the quiet in the campground. I bet it's only a third full, maybe a half. I can actually see my breath out here. So I'm thinking it's probably in the low 50s. Been a steady rain all day. Not exactly what I expected. I thought the wind was going to pick up. But, you know, I'm used to southern Indiana. I'm used to thunderstorms coming in and not what happens up here in the North Country, up here on Gitsigume. So anyways, taking Sammy for a little walk down the beach. I can tell priority is shifting to keeping everything dry. Because, you know, even my rain gear, if it gets wet, you know, I'll have a problem with it. So, anyways, that's it. I'm gonna go for a little bit of a walk and settle in for the evening. Of course, I don't have any idea what time it is. If I had to guess, I would think it'd probably be 5. I don't know. No idea. Cheers. Here's why you tarp up. All that rain hitting the top, and none of it's even coming close to hitting the camper. So, yep, that's why you tarp up. For that reason right there. Okay, it's sometime in the middle of the night, Tuesday night. It was raining, steady rain, coming down, coming down, coming down. Now, all of a sudden, the north winds have kicked in. And I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna unzip this, see if nothing else you'll be able to hear it. There are people on the other side of the camp, on the eastern side, that's set up again wide open. And unless they did a good job, they're being shredded right now. But so far, tarp's holding up good. The camper's got a little bit of a vibration, constant vibration from the wind, just shimmying, shaking it. And it could actually be the trees that I'm tied off to that are shaking. So anyways, that's a cold wind. It's a misty wind. Temperature in here got to be probably in the low 50s, upper 40s, I would think. But we're doing good. We're hanging in there. It's funny how you can just lay here hour after hour and hear this north wind kick up. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's some ice pellets that are starting to smack the outside. You can tell it's actually hitting the tent sideways out there. So, yeah. Kind of puts everything in perspective. Kind of, I don't know, makes you realize how big the universe and the weather systems and Lake Superior and so anyways, so do you ever come to the North Country and decide to hang out for a couple weeks? This is probably what you're going to be doing. Bring you good shelter because it is something else. Man, one storm after the other, and each one of them is different in its own way. He's not wanting to move around much at all. There he is. I got him hunkered in pretty good. So anyways, unless there's a new development, I'll turn her back on in the morning and see what happens. Already Wednesday morning. Woo! This one was kicking up all night. Woo! Like about, I don't know, maybe 20 knots. Believe it or not, even with the storms, got a good night's sleep. A lot of sleep. So, I think I'm going to drive into Munising today. Pick up some supplies and then head back. Gotta love these big waves. Woo! Tell you what, these little storms that come up, this is one heading this way, and it's kind of cool because it almost looks like a little hurricane in a way. You can see the swirl. And of course, there's all about the showers. Coming in. So won't get hit by all those, whichever one just happens to be will cross right over the top. I guess it to be 30 minutes away maybe. Like the northern lights. Another nice thing about this campsite, got a lot of viewing area, nobody around. Pretty hard to beat that as a sunset. pretty good show. You always think, man, that's the best one I've seen, but I tell you what, they're all different, they're all good. It's like, man, it's always stunning to just come out here at night and just watch every one of them.